The crazy nasty honey badger. I can't fully recommend you go out and watch this clip because it's definitely not work family safe. It won't be good if you're watching this at work when the boss walks by. And it does have some mature language, so it's not for children. But the crazy nasty honey badger video on YouTube is classic. Randall, he's the so-called narrator, decided to voice over some footage from a Nat Geo Wild episode of a honey badger going on about its life. The narration is pretty hilarious in a kind of, and I quote, vulgar, effeminate, and sometimes exasperated kind of way. In the video, a honey badger is shown fighting cobras, battling jackals, and climbing headfirst into beehives, hence the honey part of its name. In one beehive scene, with bees swarming all around the honey badger, Randall says in obvious awe, and I'm going to try and do it like him, "But look, the honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a care. It's hungry. It doesn't care about getting stung by bees." Sorry, it's my best effort. The honey badger doesn't give a care. It just wants one thing and it's going for it. As I'm watching this narration of the honey badger, my brain was working on how this could apply in our lives. Like, what should we be honey badgers for? What's worth having such tenacity and persistence for in our life? I'm thinking, I want to be like the honey badger in my pursuit of God. And if I can mix animals here, it's like that verse in the Bible that says, "As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul longs for God." I want to want God that much. Our goal should be to have one heart and one purpose, to seek after and worship Him forever. The book of Jeremiah says this is not just for our own good, but also for the good of our children and our descendants too. This single-minded dedication is regardless of what's happening around us, regardless of our circumstances or situation, no matter the honeybees or the cobras, I'm going to follow Christ. Where else can we go for eternal life? So how do we get this honey badger-like focus? Simple. Ask. Jesus said, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." He says, "For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be open." We need to ask and keep on asking. Knock and keep on knocking. Don't give up. Be a honey badger. There's a key verse in James for us, though, and why we may not be getting what we ask for. It says this, "But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do." This kind of person does not have honey badger kind of faith. According to Jesus here, the most important commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Not part of your heart or a percentage of your soul, but all of it. One heart, one purpose. The honey badger doesn't give a care about anything else. Be a honey badger for God.